Hey there everybody, how's it going? It's Dan here with plantabundance.com. Today I want to share with you how I go about producing fertilizer right here on site using the Comfrey plant and the chop and drop method. As you can see here, I got my Japanese sickle. It's a great tool to have in any garden, and it really makes quick work out of harvesting plants like the Comfrey. So as you can see, harvesting is a breeze and we're left with an absolute abundant amount of fertilizer here. Now if you wanted at this point, you could easily propagate more Comfrey plants by simply pulling out as much of that root mass as you can and separating it into several different pieces. You just want to make sure to have a little piece of viable root on each section that you want to plant. So you can easily get 10, 12 or more plants out of just a small little root mass like what I showed you. Now when you got the larger pieces of root like this, you can chop it up into several pieces. Those will all produce new plants as well. Now if you just leave the plant be, it's going to flush back out a minimum of 2, maybe 3 more times, and you'll be left with several abundant harvests just like this. Now there's so many uses for the plant. Other than being a great fertilizer, it's also a great medicinal. I've made a video in the past where I make a Comfrey poultice. You might want to check that out. That's a great first aid to keep on hand for sure. Now once you have the plant harvested, it's really as easy as just dispersing it in whichever area it is that you want to now fertilize. Seeing as the Comfrey has a very small amount of fiber, it breaks down very fast. You can see here I also have a ceanothus plant nearby. This is another fertilizing plant for my food crops. It works by producing nitrogen nodules on its root mass that help to feed itself and its surrounding plants. Another way I like to process the Comfrey before I use it as a fertilizer is to just simply break it up or to cut it up into chunks. And this just makes it a lot easier to spread it around smaller plants and to work it into the wood chips. Now I'm going to use some of this fresh cut fertilizer to feed this 1-year-old Florida King peach tree. I've had amazing results with this tree and I attribute that to both the Comfrey and the wood chips. Now just in case you're wondering if this is really worth the effort, this is 1 year ago. I had this tree as a bare root and I topped it off at about knee level. And literally 1 year later, this tree is hovering at 10 feet. It's loaded down with fruits. I had to pick off over 50 baby fruits earlier in the season to allow the fruits remaining to fully mature and ripen. So I guess you could say the proof here is in the pudding. And just wanted to point out again, I've got another ceanothus here helping to further feed these plants with some nitrogen. Well, that's it for now, everybody. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great day and out in the world, plant more abundance in your life. Take care. I'll be talking to you again soon.